Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. 4th year of the Junkyard walk around. Let's get into it. So it looks like this year they've moved all their big trucks to their own lot back here. There were some parts last year I forgot to get. I wish I would have. I'm hoping they've still got that truck here somewhere. I think I saw this last time. It's a cool old, I'm pretty sure it's a Dodge, and the fenders hinge out like that. Thought that was pretty slick. Got an ambulance, I think that's new. Another old Dodge. Hey, look, this has those steps on it.
There you go. There's some handles right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got both of them over here, too.
Check out. I might need those, too.
I was going to say, that'd be good recovery stuff right there.
Yeah.
It's like $175 or something like that for front ends. That right there is like $400 on eBay or Facebook.
I bet. I wonder if somebody went to get it and changed their mind or
They
something.
must have, because that's what I did in my F100. That same Crown Victor setup.
Take a picture of it. Don't pry. Yes. Oh, yeah. We got plenty of room. See, I think it was one of these C65s that had those grab handles I wanted. I wonder what happened to that big International they had here. Just take a picture. They'll give you a price. These are kind of cool. And both of them are still on it. I don't know what I would put them on. Old cement truck. Fan's pretty cool. Yeah. It's kind of sad when they end up in a scrap yard though, because they're probably never going to leave.
Oh, yeah.
Don't that look like a lift kit?
Yeah. Wonder how hard those be getting. Pick up. It's literally that one bolt and that big bolt down there. Yeah.
Joey, you've got to get those.
Kyle, you think you can like
Find something to leverage it up, maybe.
that is that.
Put that on yours.
Yeah, 'cause the Bronco, Jacob.
Yeah.
Fit the Bronco.
You've got to get those.
I wonder if that's a drop fit or not. It is. Ooh. Oh, it's not solid axle.
No. I know, I got excited too.
Got my hopes up.
You always, hey, this was a Jack Daniels employee. Or maybe that's just a sticker you can buy. You ever seen one of those? Says Jack Daniels employee.
I'd almost buy the windshield.
I've never seen that. Uh-oh.
Look, the hard work is done.
Got SM420.
There's so much. I forgot how much they got.
It seems like it's fine too. Feels good. Maybe not. Wonder what.
It's pretty crusty, Jacob.
I can't believe it's still here.
Last time we were here, I wanted a part off of this thing, and we were here for like 45 minutes pulling it, and I was like, I don't want it.
Yeah. Had to have the bell housing out of it.
I was like, I'm sorry guys, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, I've never paid attention to these hubs. It's got dual-matic hubs on it. What if it's got both of them? Yeah. Now this one's a super winch hub. I have to get a price on that though. Well, I've never seen that before. Looks like they got some decent lift shackles on here too. I've never really paid attention to. It's got a solid axle in it.
Yeah, all these 70s, 79 down will have high pinion down at 44s.
Is this one of those air compressors you can, or AC pumps you can turn into an air compressor?
I'm not sure.
I know.
Got those onboard airs on those semis.
Yeah. I think with them you got to have a big enough engine to turn it.
This is a custom model.
Need an aluminum carburetor adapter, Joey?
No, I have bad luck with those. I have a friend that just sends it. Don't tell me.
Yeah. Lifts for big block Chryslers with aluminum carb adapters. They've for sure reorganized, I feel like, since last year.
I think so.
This place is pretty dark.
Little Mustang. $63,000 miles. Man, look at this. It's got a custom center console in it. What is this? Huh? Hot dog. Oh, yeah. Must be locked. Still got the engine in it. I feel like this must be an earlier one. Looks like somebody started pulling the steering box and gave up. That is a power steering box. Wonder if I need that. That's what I've wondered that before.
Pretty cool.
If there's any way you could convert
I know.
this kind of a cab.
Yeah.
Another flat fender on that truck there, Jacob.
You know what? That's the Jeep I normally pull parts off of.
Really?
That one over there is new. That's what I kept seeing stuff on it. I was like, I don't remember those parts.
Oh, crew cab Chevy. Red body.
Yep. Yeah, this just has worn hubs on it. That's what I was like. I don't remember those hubs being on there.
Yeah, because we took transmission down out of it.
Yep. This is the one that we pulled the bell housing out of and everything.
It's got a small block Ford in it. Yeah.
That's my screw jack right here.
You want to get it back?
I mean, this is like the 3rd year it's been here. I might have to take it home with me.
Oh gosh. This is the only good. This is the only way to make a Jeep run. You put a small block Ford in it.
You need those motor mount adapters right there.
Oh, that's custom work. Man. There's another flat fender Jeep over there, Jacob.
Yep, old CJ7. Been picked over pretty good. Transmission cover and the swing pedals are still in it. Nice roll bar. I don't really think I can use any of it though.
Think of a project you want to get into today, Jacob.
What'd you find?
This is a factory V8 Maverick. And I want the motor stands out of it.
Oh, good lord!
They are so hard to find.
Really?
Yes, dude.
So what is it you're after?
The engine stands, the frame stands for the V8s on these things, and the belly bar, and the transmission cross member. All the V8 swap stuff.
Oh my gosh! Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
This is the old school way of servicing your stuff. We'll just torch a hole in the firewall there to get to your grease fittings.
Yeah. That's Ford engineering for you. Could just put a hole there from the factory.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Well, you can go for it.
I might work on it. And it's got disc brakes in the front.
Really?
How much money did you bring, Jacob?
Kyle? Yeah, Kyle's got plastic. He's got the card.
Cash man.
Here we go. This
Some-
is the fun stuff.
Yeah, some buggies. There's 3 of them. I call dibs on the Suzuki.
That's
Y'all can have the other 2. I want the tires off this one. The Rice Rocket.
Have you seen there's one of these on YouTube. A guy put a Hayabusa engine in it. And he takes
Really?
it, wheeling it.
I mean, it's crazy to hear it. It's like,
You want to call Olympus?
you ever quote on these cars? He's across the street.
$500.
That's a screaming deal right there.
That is. Sounds like it's 500 or best offer.
I'd almost have to have him give me money to take him off his hands.
Can you? I don't know if I could fit in this.
I like to see it, Jacob.
I think this one might be new. It must have caught on fire.
That's the second one I've seen like that.
Yeah. It's all melted.
She's crispy. Did the floor pan delete for you though?
Yeah.
This thing got hot.
It did. That's crazy.
I need inner fenders, but they're all rotted out.
Ooh, I think you might need this right here, Joey.
What's that little ring?
I'm talking this right here.
Oh.
Look at this.
Look, there's more lift springs.
Big tube roll bar.
That is screaming.
Dude, you gotta get that.
That would be cool, actually, to do a period correct.
Put some big KC lights up on it.
Yes.
Commando. Yeah, what is this?
What is this, a Scout? It's Ford. It says Ford? That must be a Bronco or something. It's got disc brakes in the rear.
Yeah, it looks.
Cool.
I think it's a Jeep. It's a Jeep frame, I think, with a Ford engine. Yeah. It's all Jeep stuff.
What about that rear end, Jacob? It's got at least disc brakes on the back. Is that something you can use?
Does it?
Yeah.
Sure enough. Oh my gosh. It's got discs up front too.
$150 is what they said for an axle.
Man.
We'll have to pile stuff high in the old Dodge, Jacob. Look at them little bitty U-bolts. They're brand new. We won't even have problems getting them off.
Oh, dude, you know what this is right here? It's a PTO.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. You think that's fine in there?
I don't care about that. That's a PTO. That's crazy. We'll have to see what they want for that. Yeah, that thing is full of water.
Like somebody was building this. Like these are not that old. All these bolts and stuff.
That's what the brake lines, like the brake hoses are new.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like somebody just gave up.
I know how that feels.
I can't believe I've never seen one of those in the junkyard. That's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in a junkyard. Yeah, I wish I could just buy this whole thing. It's got really nice wheels too. Do all the wheels match?
I bet you those are 5x5. They say 5x5 Ford pattern.
Yeah, 5x5.5. They should be. Oh, it's got. What hubs does it have on it? Oh my gosh, dude! It's got Sears hubs on it too. I might be spending all my money on just this one thing right here. Cause I've been wanting to set those Sears hubs. This one's loose.
This one's bent. I wonder what they want for the. Are you wanting the wheels too?
I was gonna ask about the wheels.
Well, if you don't do 44,
Yeah.
missing the hubs. I bet you that's got a divorce transfer case in it. No, not a high boy.
Old Jeepster Commando still hanging out here. I think this was is this a YJ? Yep. That's been here for a few years. I'm really excited about this. I've got to go get some prices. So Power Wagon still hanging out. I think this was the Macho Power Wagon. I'm ready to go start pulling parts.
Yeah, me too. Got a lot to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we find anything else, we'll never get out of here.
You got a little couple hours of work.
Colin, what's your hourly rate?
Oh man, this has the dual gas tank set up.
Dude, there's an international over there.
Yeah.
That the filler neck is in the fender right here.
Really? Where?
It's right over there.
That white one?
Yeah, it's like a one time or something.
Oh yeah,
Ain't that the weirdest thing?
that is. That's crazy. I didn't see the Bugs Bunny thing.
Pretty cool.
I didn't pay attention to the V6 either. Oh. Put your kookaburras down in there. Probably no good. Oh yeah. Somehow I ran off without my screwdrivers. Luckily, these aren't too bad to get out. Should just pop off. There we go. Now I can get to those. I just got this side done, and the Dolomatic was the one I was mainly interested in. I don't know if I'm going to fool with getting the one on the other side or not. It's a super winch. It's just plastic. Might leave that for next time. Ooh, one of the Buick V6 badges. I need that. Another little Bugs Bunny logo. This was probably a pretty snazzy Jeep once upon a time. I'm really curious what ended up happening with this one, because there's so much new hardware on it. The brake hoses look fairly new, brake lines look newer. It's like somebody started on it and it was, I mean, it looked like it was going pretty cool. I just wonder, oh, that's broke off. Wonder what killed this project though. I got this one wheel and tire off. I'm guessing this is just later model CJ brake parts. Just looking at it, I wish this was an open knuckle front end. I'd just take the whole front end. I'm starting to wonder, do I want these or should I just stick with Brennan's kit? These are a lot beefier and they're vented. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'm for sure gonna grab this PTO though. Man, that's a shame. I just slid this piece off, and this is the little cam. You can see that piece is left up here. One of the pieces fell down here. It's a common issue with this kind of lockout hub. I'm still going to take them anyways, but I don't even know where you'd find these pieces, to be honest. I got all the bolts out of this. There's took a little jiggling, popped right out of there. Oh yeah, that is awesome. I'm excited about that. So it's about a week later. There's a few things we just decided we had to come back for, and sitting right up front when we walk in is this. I think it's some kind of military. It's got like the equipment mount in the back. It's got the tie downs, so I'm sure it's some kind of military. It's got the different rear axle in it, and then it's got like the different steering bell crank set up here. It's got the different kind of knuckles on it. I'm not sure if it's World War II or like an M38, but what I'm super excited about is it's got dual-matic hubs. It's got them on both sides, so I'm for sure taking those home with me. I think these leaf springs too might be a little heavier duty than civilian models, so I might snag them while I'm here too. Steering column, it looks like it's in decent shape. I might have actually just rusted off down there. You can see where I believe this is where the grill would hinge over at, so you could fold the grill down and work on it. Super cool. Hate to see it in a junkyard. A couple other cool things I failed to mention. I think these are called combat wheels. It looks like they all match. I don't have a set of these, so I might see what kind of deal they'll make me on these. And then all but one of them has like almost brand new old school like co-op grip spur looking tires. There's just that one that's mismatched, but I might see what kind of a deal I can make on those two, because I'd love to have a set of those. This is the main reason I wanted to come back today, was to get these axles, because the more I thought about it, it's already got disc brakes on it, and it's got a bunch of new hardware. The leaf springs are in pretty decent condition. They're not great, but they're not terrible. I thought I could just pull everything, leave the leaf springs on, and then I could just drop it right underneath one of the Jeeps. Actually, there's a couple different Jeeps I was thinking about using these on, but unfortunately I got prices. He wants $350 for the axle, $125 for the springs, and $25 a piece for the wheels, which I was just going to take wheels, tires, everything. So I mean, that's, you start adding that up, that's what, like $700 or $800, which is ridiculous. I'm not going to pay that much. So now I'm thinking I might just snag the calipers and the rotors and however that mounts up there, because I've got plenty of these axles. I don't need the axles. I just thought it'd be really nice to have them already complete, bolted together. And something I kind of missed last time, these are spring over, which I've heard is a really bad idea to do on these, but it is something I'm curious about trying, just to see how bad it is. It does give you a big lift. You can run a lot bigger tires. I guess I'm going to tear into this, see how hard it is to get these off, and I might just take the brake stuff with me today. I ended up coming back to this. I got to thinking about what size these wheels are, and if you look right there, it's 7 by 16, so these are the 16-inch wheels that are impossible to find. I'm guessing these are maybe Kelsey Hayes wheels. Maybe they're not the combat wheels like I was thinking, but these are for sure coming home with me. Made it back to the house, got everything unloaded. I think this might be the best trip to this junkyard year to date. I think this is the 4th year I've done this, and I scored big this time. Now, I did make 2 trips because I was kind of iffy on buying some of this stuff, and then the more I thought about it, I was like, I might as well go buy it. Paid off big because that, I'm pretty sure it was a GPW. It was at least for sure like a World War II era Jeep, because that rear end and the knuckle, everything pointed to that. And that leads me to right here, the stack of wheels and tires. These are 16-inch wheels, which are super hard to come by. They've got these really cool like co-op grip spur kind of tires on them. One of them doesn't match, or maybe it matches, it's wore down, but they're obviously dry rotted. You really couldn't, drive on them or anything, but they're still really cool. make great rollers, and I'm just super excited to finally have a set of 16-inch wheels. I've been looking for them. They go for crazy money. Heading over here, so my KFC cup, that's full of all the hardware. That Jeep that was further up in the yard, like I said, it's almost like somebody started a project and never finished it or something. All the hardware was brand new grade 8 bolts, so I kept all that stuff. They just threw it in with everything. Pretty much brand new brake pads on all this. Like these ones especially, they've probably never even been used. These ones have a little bit, but they're still super thick. They've probably never really been drove on. Of course, the PTO drive I got off that Jeep, super excited about that. Until these wheels popped up on that second trip, this was the coolest thing I've ever found in a junkyard. Now it might be these. I'll go ahead and throw a price out too, just because it's so crazy what they wanted for these. I got these with the tires, 15 bucks a piece. I couldn't believe that. I went ahead and grabbed the rear hubs that went with all this disc brake stuff. I've got 4 calipers that are all pretty decent. Some of them, like, maybe they're a little bit used. They might not be brand new. The hoses are brand new. Like I said, the rotors, the hubs are pressed into the rotors. Those came with it all. The dust shields and my suspicions were right. On the back of this one, it says 77 to 78 CJ, which is what I was thinking. These are just later Jeep brakes. I think they even sell a kit online where you can do this to yours, but it's very expensive. I don't have that much money invested in all this, just maybe a couple $100. The guy at the junkyard made me a really good deal because I was buying so much stuff. So like the dust shields were free. He threw in several different things. I think he threw in these tow hooks too. I got all these lockout hubs. The one Dual-Matic, it didn't have a pair with it. The 2 sears that actually came off the axle that all this disc brake stuff was on. Now, unfortunately with these, and I think all 3 of these are the same way, there's this little cam piece. There might be one in here I can show y'all. So right here, this little piece at the bottom, you can see how thin it gets right there. So one of them is in 3 pieces. I think this one's cracked. I think this one's cracked. And I don't know if you can get those like new ones or new old stock ones or anything. I've never seen them for sale. I'm wondering if I could like 3D print something, if that would be sturdy enough. I don't know. But that's the big downfall to these. These are great hubs, minus if you're not careful with that cam little piece, you're going to break them. These hubs were the first trip. Second trip on that GPW or MB, whatever it was, it had these Dual-Matics on it. I think they're the shorter style, but still 25 bucks a piece. You can't beat that. 50 bucks for a pair of Dual-Matics. And it does look like they're going to need some TLC. They're going to need a little work, but you just don't come across those every day. I kind of passed over like the caliper mounting brackets, and honestly, I didn't know that these would bolt on to a closed knuckle axle like they did. I'm excited to drag some axles out. I've got them back over there. That'll be a separate video when I put all this stuff on. I want to go ahead and throw it on while it's fresh on my mind, but I mean, these are super heavy duty, awesome caliper brackets. Like I said, I got my big tow hooks. I think he just kind of threw those in on the deal. Almost as big as my hand, massive. And I've got a square body Chevy. Those are going to look so good on. And then finally, I got these little steps off of a school bus. Now I've got a pair of these that are aluminum, but these are like cast iron, which I thought was really cool. And they mount flush up against like the side. They were used, I think, to like maybe service the lights on top of the school bus or something, maybe get into the engine bay, but they got the little spring in the back of them. They mount flush, fold down, and these are probably also going to end up on my square body. Well, it was another great year in the junkyard. Always a good time with buddies, pulling parts, eating good barbecue, coming home with awesome stuff like this. Super pumped about what I got. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about what I brought home. Did I leave something I should have grabbed? Let me know your last great junkyard score. I sure appreciate y'all checking out this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time.